Our next guest plays a New York detective trying to figure out her relationship with a smoking hot police consultant while trying to recover from a near-fatal gunshot wound. Take a look.
It's a classic symptom of post-traumatic stress disorder.
I don't have PTSD.
You were shot by a sniper. I think it's fair to say this case is going to bring up issues you still haven't dealt with.
Okay, then fine. I'll deal with them. Right now, I need to figure out how to make this stop.
Please welcome Steiner Caddick. Show your character on Castle is a cross between Pepper Anderson and Laura Croft, that Tomb Raider chick, that police woman. Loved her. Oh my. So many questions. Okay, but first we'll start with your family.
Okay.
So you are
one of a huge family. There's six children in total.
Yes. But in 7 years, in
like 7.5 years, yeah.
Wow. You're number firstborn?
I'm number one.
Oh, that's a lot of responsibility. Wow. What was that like growing up in your house with?
Everybody asks what that was like. It's awesome. Because I have
maybe not for your mom.
Well, no, I know. There's a period of time that nobody knows what she looked like not pregnant, yeah. But yeah, I mean, we had playmates all the time, and they were right there under the same roof. And we owned a furniture business at the time, so we had this really huge warehouse that we just kind of roamed around like little bison, you know, doing projects and building castles out of furniture boxes and things like that, and obstacle courses. So it was really nice. It was like a great foundation for a great imagination.
And you guys all got along?
We did. I mean, you know, you have your regular spats as little kids, but I'm very protective of them, and I think that they are of me as well, and I really, really love them, and I really am willing to do anything to make their future as big and as bright as possible.
Yeah. That's so sweet. Now, is that back when you decided to become an actress? Were you young, or did that come later?
Yeah, no, I was like 4. And we were in a little pizzeria, a neighborhood pizzeria, and one of our family friends leaned over and asked me, I can still remember, you know, because people are so huge when you're little, so I think I was up to like halfway up to her knee, and she goes, what do you want to be when you grow up? And I was like, I want to be an actress. And I see my dad being like, no, you mean dentist. Yeah, so I was little, and I used to grab my siblings in the middle of the morning, like 6 o'clock in the morning before we had to go to school, and force them to do plays with me on our porch. You know, I always had a big cast because they're all there.
But and none of them are actors, are
None
they?
of them are actors, and none of them really need to be actors because they're really just extraordinary individuals in their own right. I mean, I have a brother who rode his bike from Mexico to Canada to Chicago, another one that walked from Mexico to Canada. So they all do really extraordinary, adventurous things on their own.
They like to travel in difficult ways.
Yes.
You know, you're terrifying me. I have a 4-year-old who says, I want to be an actress. And I go, she'll grow out of it. Don't worry, she'll be a doctor. Yeah. Now I'm scared. Now I'm scared.
Why?
You scared me.
It's so great.
Oh, because it's such an easy life. There's no rejection.
No, I know. But you know what? You're building her foundation right now. You're building her sense of personal strength, her values and everything. And that, I think, will carry her through any of those rejections, you know? And especially if she can come home to you when she had a really horrible audition or horrible experience at work. I mean, she's so set for life.
I am pretty amazing.
Yeah.
So I have a couple quick questions about Castle. I want to make sure we get them in because your character on the show is very tough, very smart.
Yeah.
But you said you didn't want to be, because it always happens when women play cops, they want to kind of man you up, and you said you didn't want to be like one of the guys on the show.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I think that's kind of like an old way of storytelling where a girl, in order to be working in a guy's world, had to be one of the guys. She had to dress like a guy. She had to kind of neutralize herself. And I think we're at a stage where women can be sensual, where they can be feminine, and yet they can have their strength with them. They can still hold authority. And so for me, it was really important that she can be visually feminine, that she can be a woman and enjoy her femininity and still be respected as an authority in the precinct, you know? So that was something that we worked with wardrobe on, with makeup on, with hair on, and the producers were really collaborative on that. We have a great lead producer, Andrew Marlowe, who loves women, and so I think he loved letting her shine as a woman in the end, which is nice.
Well, we love the way you're portrayed.
Thank you.
Stana Katic, thank you for coming on the show. You can see Castle Monday nights at 10 o'clock on ABC. We'll be right back.